A hallway in the inner building, this time with Sachi-san. There'd been a little squabble on the roof when I met with the ghosts after school. Megumi had been incredibly against Sachi-san and me working together. Even after Sachi-san told her to keep an eye on the broadcasting club trio, she tailed me around for a while, glaring at my back the whole time. And she spent all the time from the roof until I'd left the Hoshikan building whispering in my ear about how she'd cursed me if I gave Sachi-san any weird ideas. Really? Weird ideas? I'd left the building without even responding to her, finding it entirely too ridiculous. Finally, in the inner building hallway, we found Aihara-senpai and Maki-san. The two of them were pinning up new bulletins to the school notice boards. Maki-san held the stack of papers while Aihara-senpai tacked them onto the boards. They were chatting happily about something as they worked. As I watched them, a teacher passed by and said something to Aihara-senpai. It looked like she was asking for some sort of favor. Maki-san seemed a little anxious when Aihara-senpai smiled and wrote out a little note for herself. But Aihara-senpai really is as amazing as I'd heard. I've never seen someone attract favors so naturally before. Looking at Aihara-senpai like that, I wonder what it was like for me back then. No, I shouldn't think about that anymore. But Aihara-senpai looks like she's having a lot of fun. Not many people are all smiles as they receive more work. Watching it, Are you jealous of Miki-san? She read my mind? No, I didn't. I just looked at your eyes. Sachi-san laughed as I hid my face. That's not true. Really, I was wrong. I'm sorry about that. No, it's fine. Sachi-san may have been right on the money. Even though I said she was wrong, I'd still been worried she'd heard my thoughts. Does that mean I was really thinking it? I don't know. What was I thinking about Aihara-senpai? That I was jealous? But why? Why would I think that? What would make me? My thoughts were scattered all over. Let's go, Unisan. We're not here to watch them today. Ah. Sachi-san slid in front of me, then turned around, indicating that we should continue on. Was she being considerate of me? But that helped. I wanted to leave there as soon as possible, after all. I wonder if Sachi-san picked up on that. Sachi-san seems more grown up than me. Is it because she was a third year, or because she'd been a ghost all this time? I didn't know, but I followed her down the hallway. On the second floor, we eventually arrived at the classroom farthest from the stairs. It's called a reference room in name only. Its true image is basically for storage. Here? Yes. I opened the unlocked door. It was musty in there. The smell of dust, just letting in air seemed to be enough to kick it all up. There's even more in here than I remember. You know this room? Yes, it was a classroom when I was alive. At some point it became a reference room. but I can't recall the last time I saw someone use it for that. It seems like it's still called a reference room though. I was thinking of the inner part of this room, though it was looking like it'd be pretty difficult just to get back there, at least for those of us whose bodies get coated in dust, since we can't pass right through the walls and shelves. Well, if we move some of this stuff, whoa, cough cough. Dust rolled up and got into my lungs. I feel gross. But I put up with it and kept moving the things aside. Boxes, stacks of paper, rolled up maps. Why is this can of kerosene here? Oh, for the stove? Phew! Finally, there was enough space for a person to move through the room. Now, you should be able to get through the shelves. Ah, here? Ghosts are so unfair. I had to do all that work and she just slides through the shelves. Yes, on the other side is a little bit of space on the window side of the room. Just enough for a single tatami mat, really. Oh, is it like this back here, isn't it? I peeked back here a long time ago, but I'd since forgotten about it. Guess it's not as big as I thought it'd be. You think so? I'm impressed that you knew about this place, Yuna-san. Well, I just thought the size of these shelves didn't quite match up with where the outside of the building was. So I thought there might be some room in back. I see. That's all Sachi-san said, but it seemed like her words were inviting me to say more. I was just looking for somewhere quiet. I see. Yeah, it's nice to have places like that. I guess Sachi-san thinks that way too, sometimes. Either that or she's just being polite. Again. Anyway, now we know there's a space here, what do we do? True, people probably wouldn't find them here, but I can't really see them standing around talking to each other in a place like this. If they could at least sit down, should we bring some chairs in? What else is back here? Wait. When I scanned around the room, I noticed something that had been shoved against the farthest wall. Huh? Is that a... Something just barely small enough to fit was leaning upright. A rectangular shape, covered in torn fabric, with wooden protrusions on the bottom, legs, meaning... Is this a couch? Oh, it seems so. Sachi-san easily passed through as usual and checked. No, seriously, this is too perfect, and it's like just big enough for the space. Well, we're lucky, but... It would be like a secret hideout with this couch here, wouldn't it? A place hidden away where they can sit and chat. It's just what Maki-chan wants. Right. I bet she'd like it, if it were a little cleaner at least. I'm not sure she'll notice it if it's this hard to get back here. Yeah, we've got to make the passageway a little easier to get through, but it still needs to be difficult to see from the door. If I cleaned up a little, the space back here would be a bit bigger. It'd be good if there was enough room to stretch out a little on the couch. We probably can't clean it up too much though. Say, Yuna-san, shall we set the couch down? I don't think so. We have to make it so that Maki-san thinks she found it herself. If the couch was already set up, she might think someone else was using the space. Ah, I see. Good point. Sachi-san nodded to herself. We'll still have to do a little organizing and cleaning. It'd be too obvious to do it all at once. So little by little, if I do about 2 hours of cleaning at a time, I might be able to get it done in 3 or 4 sessions. Yeah, that sounds about right. Today's the 18th, it's almost the week before exams. I won't be able to clean when those start. We might be able to get it cleaned up by the final day of exams. Could I ask you to do that? Yeah. Thank you. Please make it a wonderful place for them. Would you? Right. The only thing left is how to get Maki-san to find this place. From what I considered yesterday, it's pretty likely that she'll find it, but it's not guaranteed. After finding such a nice place for her, it would be a shame if she didn't find it too. Well, why don't you leave it to me? Huh? Maki-chan's been wandering all around the school. I'm sure she'll come by here. Yes, but we don't know if she'll notice even if she's nearby. I can handle that. When Maki-chan walks by... Sachi-san grinned. Ah! A sudden noise rang out. An old, worn-out mop had gone toppling over behind me. I can call her inside like this. That was you, Sachi-san? Yes. It seems I can do a few things like a poltergeist. I can guide Maki-chan here like that. Ghosts have some tricks up their sleeves, huh? That's right, the person smiling proudly in front of me really is a ghost. Having succeeded in our search for a secret spot, we didn't need to check the other places I was thinking of. Our work was done for the day. On our way back from the reference room, which was really a storage room and was about to become a hideout, we ran into Aihara-senpai and Maki-san again, still at work. This time it looked like they were retrieving forgotten umbrellas. They took the umbrellas out of the stands, put tags on them according to where they were found, and bound them into one big spiky bundle. They're still hard at work. Yeah. It must be tough. I bet. No, not their work. I was thinking their relationship might take a lot of work. It must be tough for her. Her, not them? Yes. Which one do you think has it rough, Yuna-san? Huh? Maki-san. Maki-san, I suppose. Oh, why do you think that? Because Maki-san has to try to get Aihara-senpai to think of her as more than a friend, right? I don't think that'll be easy. And if Aihara-senpai's feelings don't change, then Maki-san's feelings will all have been for nothing. You think so? You don't? No, I was thinking Maki-san too, but she's quite resolute in her feelings. I think she could do anything if it were for Miki-san. She's very kind and strong. I'm sure everything will be fine if Miki-san realizes that Maki-chan's feelings will reach her, and even if Miki-san can only think of Maki-chan as a friend, I still don't think Maki-chan's feelings will have been for nothing. At least for her, that is. I didn't really understand the last bit of what Sachi-san had said. They wouldn't have been for nothing. even if they didn't reach her. If they didn't reach her, what would they have done? How is that supposed to work? I'd like them to have a nice romance, no matter what it leads to. I want things to go well for everyone, of course. That's why we're helping like this. But I wouldn't want to change whatever answer they come to. They're answers they'll arrive at after thinking long and hard about the other person, after all. Hahaha. Well, Unison, let's head back. Right. I walked beside Sachi-san. The sun was setting now, the sky outside alight with a bright red. Ghost or not, the light of the evening sun dyed Sachi-san's hair and skin with a crimson tint. I hear exams are coming up. Yes, I won't have time to stay after school the week before them. It might be harder to help you. Yes, I know, that's alright. Everyone will be focused solely on their studies after all. You should study hard as well, Unison. As a student, you mustn't neglect your work. Right. Sachi-san really seems mature sometimes. Monday, the beginning of the week. Arriving at school at my usual time, I was greeted at the gate by the two Kindered Spirits. What's up with you two? You're finally here. It took you long enough. This is when I always get here. Megumi-san, you're just strange. Good morning, Unison. It's a bit sudden, but we have something we'd like to report to you. Sachi-san started, then went on to explain. The Broadcasting Club trio arrived at school a little before me. When they did, they were discussing the club activities for today. After school, they'd be interviewing the captain of the track and field team for their regular show. The track team captain in the third year. In other words, the three of them are going to the inner building. They were talking about doing it in her classroom, so they've gotta be. That's where all the third year's rooms are. So that means... Yep, it's Sachi-san's chance to shine. I think that's a little beside the point, but it's true that Sachi-san will be able to get close to them there. If Sachi-san can read a feeling of love for one of the three, we'll... Three? Yes, that's right. Didn't Sachi-san say she couldn't read groups of people clearly, since their feelings get mixed together? It's fine, I know Sachi-san can do it. Very happy for your support, Megumi, but... If they're definitely going, we just need to pull one of them away somehow. If we do that, then Sachi-san will be able to tell which of the two has those feelings. And what if it's neither of them? Then it's obviously the one who isn't there. Oh, I get it. So we need to somehow keep one of them from going to the inner building, somehow. They said the interview will be after school. Got it. I'll think about it. I'll drink some water. I told them I'd think about it, and I thought about it. But of course I couldn't think of a way to separate one of them from the others, especially when they're doing club activities. I thought and thought, but I couldn't come up with anything. What do? I have to think of something.
Yuna だ。おはよう。
Well, with a cheerful voice. So much cheer I barely remember what I was thinking about.
おはよう。おはよう。
I raised my head to find Anna posing with a thumb up in front of me.
今来たの？違う？カバン持ってないわよね。まさか今日はカバン忘れてきたの？まさか。いくらなんでもそんなことあるわけないじゃん。
If anyone could, it would be you.
今日はちょっと早く来てね。ちょっくら遊んできてたんですよ。それは分かったけど。
Something is a little odd about you today, Anna.
何なの？そのテンションは。クライマックスです。実は昨日は寝てません。そうなの。朝まで鉄芸と DVD 見てました。もう何してるのよ。エンジョイしてた。満喫ライフ。漫画喫茶と満喫をかけてみました。
Yikes, this doesn't look good.
おかげで今日は今のところ忘れ物はありません。本当でしょうね。多分。
Huh. I'm just gonna get tired going along with this. Instead of talking it to Anna, I should figure this out.
そして今日も朝は電車で放送部ご一行様と一緒でした。あ、そう。え？放送部？あの3人？イエス。ネナッチとハイテンション&ローテンションの噛み合わないトークが花ざっくり。
I bet. Wait, more importantly, the broadcasting club.
あっと、ここで忘れ物発覚。ネナに貸す DVD、私忘れてきちゃった。今ならきっとセーフ。30分ルール適用。ちょっと渡してくるね。
She's meeting Miyama-san to give her a DVD.
ちょっと待って、おーっと、ここでこのネタはさすがに古いか。何ユナ。それ私が深山さんに渡してあげようか。お、ユナが？なんで？今私に行くとすれ違うかもしれないでしょ。ほうほう。休み時間もほら移動とかいろいろあるし、昼休みはお弁当で。うんうん。放課後なら私深山さんの居場所わかるから、放課後まで私が預かって。
After all this, I realized, what the heck am I saying? I'm completely incoherent. It sounds like I'm trying to steal Anna's DVD from her or something. And Anna is just holding the same pose and expression as before. Cut that out, would you? This won't work. I've got to think of something else.
ごめん、今の忘れて。
Anna is still frozen. Say something!
ね。ごめんね。ちょっと私混乱してて。あいや、わかった。じゃあ間を取ってこの DVD は放課後ネナに渡すことにするね。
Why? How did she come to that conclusion? What difference is she splitting exactly?
ユナ、私が忘れないようにちゃんと放課後声かけて教えてね。頼んだぜ、ブラザー。
Well, that's good, I guess. I'm not your bro, though.
なんで？
I don't get what Anna's thinking at all. Why would she change her mind after listening to the nonsense from me?
だってユナそうしてほしいって顔してるから。
She said, dead serious. With the same face, same pose, same smile, same thumbs up as before. Yeah, it's scary when you use their voice with that look. But
ありがとう。嫌だな。ありがとうなんて言わないでよ。
oh, her voice went back.
だってあたしら友達じゃん。おっとこれは海の持ちネタだった。
Huh, I can't deal with her today. But this helps. It might work. I don't know why Anna listened to my nonsense, but it really helps. Lunch break. I gave a report to Sachi-san and Megumi while I ate on the roof. I told Sachi-san to wait at the entrance of the inner building, and that I'd get one of the broadcasting club free to stay behind somehow. The rest would be up to her. She agreed, and when I went back to the classroom... Oh, Hina. Yuna ne! Hina had come to my class. She was being swarmed by my classmates. She'd borrowed the seat in front of Anna, so I thought they were talking, but... Anna is sleeping. My classmates appeared to be sharing the leftovers in their lunches with Hina. What is this? It's like they're feeding a little growing puppy. So you're Tumi-san's childhood friend, Hina-chan? I didn't know that. Ah, I see. There are girls in the track team in here. That must be how this started. Hina's cute, and she is kind of like a puppy, and she'll eat anything if you give it to her. Yuna ne. Ah, yeah, sorry. What is this? I feel like somebody else is playing with my favorite doll without asking or something. No, Hina's not a doll. What the heck am I thinking? What's up? Did you need something? I was nearby, so I thought I'd give you my lunchbox. Oh, I see. Thanks for coming all this way, Hina. Wow, you make Hina-chan's lunch, Tumi-san? My classmates asked as they reluctantly let Hina go. Looks like you're getting some treats. But Yunane's lunch was better. You shouldn't say something like that now. Did you say thank you to them? Yunane! Yeah? Anna-chan said Wednesday would be good for the study group. Wednesday, the 23rd? Okay, that's fine. That works for you, right, Hina? I can't wait for the food. Yes, I will make something good. Yay, I'm gonna go back then. Okay, see you. Bye bye. And after school, the moment homeroom ended and the teacher left the room, Yuna! I almost shouted when Megumi suddenly appeared out of the air. What? What is it? Those three are already